Hello. Today we are going to tell something about the case of the noun in Greek, in modern Greek, and something about verbs. If you are familiar with the case in languages like Russian or Arabic or Turkish or German, then you know what case is. For those who are not, I shall try to explain the basis of case using an elementary scenario. Imagine two Greek male students, Yanis and Petros, who live together. This situation could be described by the following sentences. O Yanis meni meton Petro. O Yanis meni meton Petro. John lives with Peter. Or O Petros meni meton Yanni. O Petros meni meton Yanni. Peter lives with John. Or finally, O Yannis και ο Petros μένουν μαζί. Ο Yannis και ο Petros μένουν μαζί. John and Peter live together. Many or μένουν are live. They live together. They live together. Me is with. Και is and. John and Peter of these sentences are present in two different forms. O Yanis, O Petros, ton Petro, ton Yanni. The use of this form is not random. I mean, you are not free to replace one form with another. Why? The answer lies in syntax. Each one of these forms seems to hold a different role inside the sentence. Let's take the forms ton Yanni, ton Petro. These forms are used only after a preposition, that here is me. Me ton Yanni, me ton Petro, me ton Yanni. Modern Greek nouns then may vary according to their role, synthetic role, and this sort of variation is reflected in their case. These examples do not exhaust a case in modern Greek, which will be examined in the following lessons, but you should keep in mind for the moment that nouns may vary according to their synthetic role. And if this variation sounds exotic for your linguistic standards, you can check the examples like he lives here or Peter lives with him. This is an instance of case in English, he and him, that are forms of the same personal pronoun, third person masculine, and their use depends on syntax in a way similar to our examples. And something about verbs in Greek, modern Greek verbs seem to share the same structure as nouns. For example, here, pezzo, that means I play, or pezis, that means you play. These forms share an identical left part, the stem, that here is pez, that bears the lexical meaning of the verb play in our example. The right part, the ending, is variable and bears grammatical information. In the case of pezis, the ending is here indicates, among other things, that the verb is in the second person singular. Modern Greek verbs carry grammatical information not only about person and number, but also about tense, aspect, mood, and voice. This sort of information is basically located in the ending of the verb, but may also be found in the middle of it, even in front of it, either as part of the verb itself or a separate word. Thus, there is a lot to be said about the grammar of verbs, and this is what I'm going to do in the following lessons. I believe that you are familiar with the notions of person and number, so I will skip the explanation, but you must keep in mind in the case of modern Greek is that person first, second, and third, and number, that is singular or plural, are clearly manifested in the ending of the verb. This fact allows for an optional, not obligatory subject in modern Greek. Compare again some forms of the modern Greek verb pezo with the English verb to play. Pezo, I play. Pezume, we play. And here there are two examples that are given in Greek and in English. Pezo basket. Here there is no ego, but in English we say I play basketball. In the second example, pezume basket, that in English it means we play basketball. Also, we do not have used we, that in Greek is emis, but we understand that it is about emis, this sentence. Therefore, I do not need a subject pronoun like I or we to tell me about person and number. So if I had to say I play basketball or we play basketball, I would skip I or we and go like this. Παίζω basket, παίζουμε basket. Είμαστε στο σχολείο. Παίζουμε basket. We are at school. We are playing basketball.